So what is up, Africana fam? It's your girl Young Africana back at it again with another video, and today is day 4 of the Nicki Minaj series, and I redid the Trolls hair, the rainbow hair, y'all. I did this actually last year and I did it in a version of a bob, but I went the long way but added some cute fun layers. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this entire look, the color, the install, and the makeup, then keep on watching. And by the way, if you're feeling this, go ahead and comment some rainbow emojis down below and spam the like button. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So this video is sponsored by Kiss Colors. Their Tintation semi-permanent dyes, and I'm using a whole bunch of colors, so I'll leave exactly what I am using in the video, but there are 54 mixable colors you can buy and mix and match on their website at www.weessentials.com, and I also have a discount code which is at Africana15 to get 15% off of your purchase. And if you do not want to order online, you could definitely find this at your local beauty supply store. And must I say, this dye does come with aloe inside, so it conditions your hair. I only rinsed out my hair after I dyed it. But all right, going into the hair, right now I went ahead and parted my hair into a middle part, and I'm parted it down the tracks as well too, and I'm starting on the rest section. Like I said, I'll be leaving down all the specs on the colors that I used down below in the description box. But yeah, I'm working on the red side first, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just, you know, dye the hair. You want to make sure you're very careful, especially getting to the frontal part. For the frontal, I like to use my comb for the roots and then the dye brush for the rest of the hair, just so I don't puncture any type of you know, dye into the lace, which I didn't. I'm actually surprised because I didn't even protect the knots either. So yeah, I go in with like a comb or a baby hair comb for the root part, just so I could get it nice and close and it looks hair-like. And overall, y'all, this process is not for the weak. I went ahead and I was feeling real motivated, so I finished this entire thing with minimal breaks, but it took me like 9 hours, y'all. And it was hectic because the hair was long too. This hair is sponsored from me, of course, for my Future Wig collection, by the way. And I have, I believe, 3 22s and then a 20-inch HD 613 lace frontal. So after I'm done with the red side, I'm gonna go ahead and start the rainbow side. And this is how the red side is looking so far. All right, now to protect you know, the hair, so that, you know, no hair color transfers, I'm going in with some cling wrap or saran wrap, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pin them down with my T-pins, and I'm just gonna, you know, part it right where it's the middle at and, you know, protect it. So now I'm going in to section out, well, pre-section out my hair in regards to the rainbow side, and I believe I cut them into 9 sections. There's about 3 sections in the frontal piece because, you know, the frontal isn't that big, it's only a 13x4, so it's only 3 sections in the frontal piece and 6 sections where the tracks are. And as y'all can see, these are all the different colors that I used. Again, they are down below. Some colors I did go ahead and mix in with some conditioner, and I'll label which colors I use with some conditioner. But I'm using the Kiss Argan and Macadamia conditioner, and this conditioner is just chef's kiss, y'all. It just makes your hair extremely soft. So I did mix in some conditioner with the orange, and I'm just working on each section. I'm gonna kind of fly through this because this process was extremely long. I don't think you want to see 9 hours worth of coloring, or maybe you do, I don't know. But within each section that I am dyeing, every section that I do, I use a saran wrap to cover that part, so I'm able to dye the next section. And I start from the back and work towards the front, and this is the best way to do it, just so that you don't get any dye mixed up, or, you know, just anything, you know. And I let this sit for about like over 24 hours. I really wanted that color to be saturated, y'all. So I let it sit for about 24 hours and just rinsed it out. I didn't use any shampoo because I don't want to, you know, let the color bleed out. And you want to make sure that you wash it with cold water as well too. And then we're working on the last color. And then after I did that, I let that air dry as well. And yeah, these are the finished results. And after I let it air dry, I'm now gonna go ahead and start flat ironing my hair. And do you guys see how vibrant this is? Like, this is so beautiful, y'all. Oh, I love Kiss Tintations. It's such a vibe. But I'm gonna go ahead and start flat ironing my hair. I'm using my Cheese Silk Infusion heat protectant alongside with my Conair Infinity Pro titanium flat iron that I got from Ulta. And I believe you can only get it from Ulta. But yeah, y'all. Do y'all just see the blend? It's just, I'm so proud of myself. Now for the frontal piece, I like to work on the frontal last. I like to go in into like medium/small sections, and I'm using my hot comb just to press it down because I want that nice sleek middle part look, but without like my hair being extra bumpy. So I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron each with each section, and then also use my hot comb just to press the roots down so it's nice and flat. Now that the hair is nice and flat ironed, like I said, we're going for a layered look. Nicki didn't actually have layers inside her video. It was just, you know, bone straight and, you know, the same length. But I wanted to add a little pizzazz to this, you know, like I did last year. I did a bob last year. So this time I wanted to go in for some nice 90s layers. So I'm just taking my shears and I'm cutting across, well, in a diagonal motion. And I'm just going to cut downwards so my hair overall could form a V in the back. And that's pretty much what I am doing, y'all. You just want to make sure that you cut your layers long, make sure that you're not cutting too deep in. And your hair should be so much more flowier after you cut some layers in there as well too. It just gives the hair some like weight, like more weight and just more flow. So I'm definitely a layer girl, y'all. So now for this look, I am going in with makeup first. I already have my eyebrows done and my eyelids prepped and primed. And right now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start popping in the Warrior 3 palette in the color Massai. And then for my lids, I'll be using the Magic palette in the color Buzo. And I'm just using like this flat shader brush just to apply it on my lid. And I'm going to go back and forth in between the colors just so I can have a nice and, you know, beautiful blend. And then I'll be going into my J. LaRue loose pigment in the color white gold. I'm just popping that onto my lid just so I can have a nice and shimmery type of look. And I did go in for my eyeshadow base with my Juvias Place concealer in the color J8 alongside with my P. Louise base in the color Rumor 1. But right now for eyeliner, I'll be using my Essence liquid liner in the color Matte Black. And I'm going for, you know, the dramatic Nicki wing, y'all. I had to. It's a given. Now to clean up my wing, I'm just using my concealer brush and some concealer just to clean up that wing. But I already went ahead and prepped my face and primed my face with my Milk Primer. And now onto foundation, I'll be using my Lancome Tint Idole in the color 555, mixed with my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the color Lava Cake. And I'm just using my Real Techniques Insta Pop brush alongside with my small Morphe brush just to buff that into my skin. But for concealer, again, I'll be using the Juvia's Place concealer in the color J8 just to highlight underneath my eyes, my nose, my mustache area, as well as my chin. Now I'm just using my same foundation brush just to, buff out the edges of my concealer. And onto contour, I'll be using my Juvia's Place foundation stick in the color Congo. And then I'll be using my small Instapot brush just to buff that out into my skin. And I'm just rezhuzhing my face with some Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. And then I'll be going in with my damp beauty blender just to blend out the rest of my concealer. And I like to leave my eyes for last just because I want that area to be the most opaque so we could cover up them Chanel bags, okay? They looking real expensive and I don't like that. But yeah, if you just want to go in with your foundation brush to, blend out the concealer and let the concealer and foundation marry, then by all means go ahead and do so. And I'm just right now just blending out my nose contour as well using the same foundation stick. And again, back in with the luminous spray from Morphe. I'm going to spray that into our face. And then now I'm going to set my face with my, I believe it's Benai. Okay, so the Benai powder in the color Chestnut. I'm just going to pop that wherever I had concealed that. Now for contour, I'm using my Juvia's Place bronzer palette in the color Deep Dark, and I'm using the darkest color to contour around where I contoured at, which is like around like my cheekbone area and my nose. But now I'm just gonna, remove any excess powder that I had on my face with my foundation brush. And then onto bronzer, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the color Mocha Mami. I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks just to give me some warmth. And I like to apply it a little bit on my nose just to give me like a little rosy look. It's cute. I like that. But for my inner eye, I'm using my ABH highlighter, and I believe the Amrezy eye highlighter. There we go. The Amrezy highlighter. And I'm just popping that into the corners of my eyes just to give it a nice and shimmery type of look. And I did work on the rest of my eyes off camera and stuff. And I am spraying my face and setting my face with the Benai Final Seal. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this. So afterwards, I went in with my Morphe mattifying setting spray because I feel like it didn't work for me. But I could be wrong. I was probably having a bad day with makeup. I don't know. But onto the install. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply the wig and just have it sectioned out where I need it to be at. And I already have some slits cut where like my temples are, just so like it's easier for me to kind of pull it down. And once I have the wig position where I want it to be at, I'm going to roll it up. And now I'm going to clean my forehead with my 91% alcohol. And overall, I feel like I kind of like this method a little bit better, especially when I'm working with a wig that I know I'm not doing any baby hairs with. Just because, sometimes makeup does transfer on. But for glue, I'll be using my Erica J Hold Me Down Watermelon Adhesive. And I'm going to just only do 2 layers. 2 layers is enough for me to have a strong hold, to be honest. And I only wear my wigs for the video, and I take it off. And I never wear it again. Yeah, y'all, 2 layers, and you want to make sure that you let each layer dry clear before you apply your next one. And I'm just using the middle part of my rat tail comb just to smear out the glue. Now we are ready to roll this wig back on down into the glue, y'all. And I like to work on the middle first and then work on the sides second. And you want to make sure that you're placing your wig in front of the glue and not right on the glue, because sometimes you could have leftover glue showing once you cut off your lace, and that's not cute. I'd rather go in and add some glue to some lace that isn't glued down than for me to try to remove glue. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just use my fingers. And it's safe to use your fingers as long as they're clean and dry, y'all. And I'm just going to go ahead and just press that into my skin so it's nice and flat. But now onto cutting the lace. I'm going to go ahead and cut my lace with my eyebrow razor. And I did forget to mention, I did tint my knots with my Amasleo Bay. This is the truth, y'all. Amasleo Bay lace tint in the color Mocha. This is the darkest one. This is super dark skin friendly, y'all. I love this tint, and I've definitely have showed how I tint my laces. So if you want to go ahead and check that out in one of my previous videos, go ahead and check it out. But I just went ahead and used 2 layers. But right now what I'm doing is I'm detailing, and I'm just adding some glue into spots that didn't get glued down. And you just want to make sure you take your time with this. You don't want to add too much glue and stuff. And I'm just using my comb just to press that glue down in, I will press that wig down into the glue. And I'm just going to do this all around the head. Alright, y'all, so now to secure the lace and the bag, we're going to go ahead and use our Fantasia spritz. It's the Mega Hold spritz, and I'm just going to use my hands to apply. I don't want to spray because spray gets a little messy, so I'm just using my hand just to kind of tap it into my lace. Yeah, I'm doing this all around the perimeter of my head, and then I'm going to go in with my elastic band, and I'm just going to tie that down, and I'm going to tie it down for about 20 minutes. Now that my 20 minutes is up, I'm going to go ahead and take that off. And now we're just going to reflat iron our hair. And I'm going to bump the ends again to just give that 90s type of vibe, you know. And I'm going to go ahead and use my hot comb as well, just to press out my hairline, just so it's nice and pressed out. And it looks nice and clean and flat. But right now I am just bumping the ends. I'm curling them inwards just so I can have that nice 90s bump. I'm sorry that you guys can't see the process all the way, but I think I know how to bump some bumps inside some hair. At least I hope so. But yeah, I'm just curling it inwards. And overall, these are the finished results. I hope you guys enjoyed day 4 of the Nicki Minaj series. We got 2 more days left until the season. Well, 1 more day left until the season finale. So we got 2 more looks to do in general. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below some rainbow emojis if you're feeling this look. And I'll see you guys for day 5. Later.